What's going on, everybody? Andrew here, back at you another video. And yeah, this week I have my update video, as I promised 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I'm getting to it this week. And yeah, I got a cool little load for you. I got a decent amount this month. Like I said before, I don't know how much I'll have for the month of April going into May. I don't even know if I'll have anything. I might stop at the movie store a couple times just to see what they have. If there's a couple sales going on Amazon or something, I'll probably pick something up. But yeah, other than that, I don't know what else. But yeah, I'll get right into it. So I have a couple non-horror things. I don't know if I got into this a lot on here, but I definitely have talked about it on my podcast. I really have gotten into I've really gotten into comic books the past couple months. So I picked up a couple movies and / comic books, which we'll see here soon. But I picked up this collector's edition of Batman and Harley Quinn with this Harley Quinn figure. Cool stuff. I also picked up Batman vs. Robin with this cool Batman statue. And then I picked up the Wonder Woman collector's edition of this one. This is a really cool movie, really fun. It basically is the Wonder Woman movie that came out, the last year, but in animated form. It's a little different though. Steve Trevor's a little different, but it's really fun. I picked up this Justice League comic. It's Justice League Origin, which contains like an origin story from the New 52, but at the end, it has Justice League War, which is Justice League Origin as a movie. I don't know why they called it Justice League War, but yeah, it was a really fun movie. I love this thing. It's like a comic book with the things in the back. Really good stuff. I did pick up another one of these. It's Justice League Throne of Atlantis, which it has the comic book of Throne of Atlantis and the movie of Throne of Atlantis. So yeah, really good stuff. These are both from the New 52 comic series, so I really enjoyed them. Continuing with the comics, but I'm going to get into horror here now. So these are all going to be horror comics. For Christmas, I got a couple ones here. I picked up the Amityville. Now this is like a small kids graphic novel of the Amityville story. So it's not too long. It's just a couple pages. But yeah, I really like how they have the house and stuff there. I'm a massive fan of the Amityville story, so had to pick that up. Also picked up Alan Moore's Swamp Thing, Book 1. This was released at the same time that the movie was, the Wes Craven movie. So, yeah, really like them. I'll be talking about those on my next podcast. For Christmas, I also got Krampus, which I will talk about next Christmas season. So, yeah, really dug these stories in here. It's an anthology story, so great stuff. I can't wait to pick up his Trick or Treat one. Continuing on with the winter themed, I guess, or snow themed at least. I picked up Swamp Thing Winter Special, which I talked about on my first episode of my 30 Days of Comic Book podcast. You can check that out on iTunes if you're interested. The reason why I started the comic book is also 30 Days of Night, which, yeah, I did talk about on my episode as well. And, yeah, it's really good stuff. I love this one. Cool stuff. One more horror comic, and that is Puppetmaster Issue One, which they've never issued a second issue, but, it is what it is. I like the artwork in it and everything. It looks beautiful. So, yeah, really good stuff. Picked up a couple more books as well. I picked up a couple screenplays. I picked up the I Still Know What You Did Last Summer screenplay and the Scream screenplay. So, yeah, I'm really excited to get into these and see how different they are and see if I can pick up on anything more that I can appreciate a little more about these movies, which it's hard for me to appreciate these any more than I already do. So, also picked up this movie, or book. It's called Scream Deconstructed. It talks about the philosophy and the themes going into all 4 Scream movies. So excited to dig into this. Help me think more thematically about those movies, which I can always learn to do a little more with those. So, all right, now getting into my Blu-rays and DVDs. As always, I'll start with my DVDs. I picked up one non-horror, but I'll get to that later, and you'll understand why here soon. I picked up Unfriended. I did see that the second one has been announced, so I really wanted to check this one out. I will only watch it on my laptop, so that's why I picked up the DVD of it. I have a DVD player on this. Yeah, I was a fan of it. It was okay. I was pretty creeped out by it, but only can watch that on a laptop. I picked up Ginger Snaps 2, which I loved a lot more than Ginger Snaps the beginning. I thought this was a great sequel. A couple more Scream era movies that I picked up. Spliced, which is yeah, it's a pretty fun movie. I liked it. I reviewed that on a lot of other things. I reviewed it on the Body Bags and 22 Shots podcast. Lover's Lane, which was okay. I really didn't pay attention to it, but I wanted to pick this up for Valentine's Day, and I didn't get to it in time, but yeah. One more, I picked up House on Haunted Hill, which I've never watched, so I'm really curious to dig into this and see if I can enjoy this one. A Scream-era haunted house movie sounds intriguing, so yeah, so for my one non-horror DVD, I picked up Powder, which is a Victor Salva film. It's actually a Disney produced film, and yeah, I picked it up because I'm always intrigued by Salva's movies. Always have some way of bringing me into them. I really like his cinematography, his direction style, and everything. I own all but one of his movies now, so if I find that out in the wild, I will pick that up soon. Rites of Patches is the only one I don't own. And speaking of that, I did pick up Jeepers Creepers 3, which again is a big letdown from the first two, but I still enjoy a lot of things about it. It just didn't feel like it was worth the wait, but I really am hoping for a part 4. Yeah, so moving right along here. I picked up the Strangers Collector's Edition from Screen Factory. This is the reversible cover art. I think that's awesome. I like the cover art for this too. Yeah, good stuff. I also picked up the Screen Factory Trilogy. This is from the same company that released House on Sorority Row. Urban Legend is my 14th favorite film of all time. Yeah, I absolutely love the first one. The second and third one, I'm just like, eh. But we will be reviewing these on our show podcast here soon, so excited about that. I picked up Suspiria from Synapse. Absolutely mesmerizing transfer there. And then last but not least, I got one of my Indiegogo or actually this is from Kickstarter. I got into Black Gloves, so this was absolutely mesmerizing movie. It was so beautiful. I loved it. It was black and white. It was really creepy. All that stuff. And then last but not least, some more Blu-rays. I picked up the entire Puppetmaster collection on Blu-ray. And I will say, I was not expecting much from Full Moon's transfers, but these are absolutely phenomenal looking. These look absolutely fantastic. So kudos to Full Moon for doing a great job on these transfers. Puppet Masters are one of my favorite franchises ever, so really excited that I get to rewatch those soon. So, alright, that's going to do it for today, guys. That is my update. I will have another top 5 video coming for you this week. Alright, peace, guys.